I never thought I would be the person telling the story. I used to believe I was honest, loyal, grounded. The kind of woman who handled problems with words, not mistakes. But I was wrong, and the moment I saw what my choice did to him, something in me cracked open for good. My name is Eliza Hartwell. I'm 38, from Kent, and until last winter, I was married to Rowan Pierce for 11 years. Rowan was steady in the way people don't brag about. He fixed things quietly, remembered birthdays without reminders, made tea before I asked. He wasn't dramatic, and he wasn't cruel. He was consistent. I used to think consistency was boring. Now I know it was safety. The truth is, nothing exploded in our marriage. It just thinned out. Conversations became practical. Touch became brief. We passed each other like coworkers sharing a kitchen. I told myself it was normal. Everyone said long marriages went flat. I didn't realize how lonely I'd become until someone noticed me again. His name was Callum Reed. He worked with a firm that collaborated with mine. He listened when I spoke, really listened, eyes steady, questions thoughtful. He laughed at things Rowan no longer noticed. I didn't plan anything. I didn't wake up wanting to ruin my life. I just wanted to feel visible for an hour. That night wasn't wild or romantic. It was quiet, almost gentle. But when I left, I felt something heavy settle into my chest. Not guilt exactly. More like a warning I ignored because it was inconvenient. For weeks, I carried the secret like a stone in my pocket. Heavy, constant. Rowan sensed something. He always did. He asked if I was okay. I said I was tired. He asked if we were okay. I said of course. Every lie made the next one easier. The night everything ended was ordinary. Rowan was cooking pasta, sleeves rolled up, music low. I watched him from the doorway and felt the urge to confess rise up and choke me. I didn't plan the timing. I just said it. One sentence. Flat. I slept with someone else. He didn't shout. He didn't throw anything. He turned the stove off slowly, like the world might break if he moved too fast. Then he sat down. When he looked at me, I saw confusion first, then something far worse. Recognition, like a man realizing a floor he trusted was never solid. He asked one question. Was it more than once? I said no. He nodded, not in relief, but in resignation. His hands started shaking. That's when it hit me. This wasn't a fight. This was a collapse. Rowan stood up and walked to the bedroom. He packed a bag without rushing. I followed, talking too much, apologizing badly, explaining things that didn't matter. He didn't answer. When he reached the door, he finally looked at me again. His eyes were red, but dry. I thought I knew you, Eliza, he said quietly. That was all. I slept alone that night for the first time in over a decade. The house felt enormous. The silence wasn't peaceful. It was accusatory. Every room reminded me of the man who used to fill it with calm. The days after were worse. Rowan didn't beg. He didn't ask for explanations. He moved out and spoke only when necessary. That restraint hurt more than anger would have. I wanted him to rage, to demand something from me. Instead, he withdrew, and in that distance, I finally understood the damage I'd done. I saw him once. A week later to exchange paperwork. He looked thinner, older. When I asked how he was, he said he was learning how to sleep again. Then he thanked me for being honest in the end. That grace broke me. People assume cheating is about desire. For me, it was about avoidance. I avoided the discomfort of admitting I was unhappy. I avoided the work of repairing something unglamorous. I chose the shortcut and paid with something irreplaceable. Callum tried to contact me. I never replied. Whatever illusion I chased vanished the moment I saw Rowan's face that night. The cost was too clear. I don't tell the story to be forgiven. I tell it because I wish someone had shaken me before I made that choice. Because the moment you see the person you love, realize they never really knew you, there is no undoing. Rowan filed for divorce 3 months later. I didn't contest it. Some consequences aren't meant to be negotiated. The last thing he said to me was simple. I hope you figure out why you couldn't choose us. I'm still figuring that out. Some lessons arrive quietly and still change everything.